Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting day of Valorant, brought to you by none other than the Logitech Win Series Season for the Valorant Quarterly Tournament Division B. We are into the quarterfinals and we do have a quarterfinal match in our hands today. It's going to be match number 35. It's going to be, 85. Maximum Esports Habibi Chill taking on Team Sinopharm. So both teams pretty evenly matched. We've seen both teams across the tournament. We had the pleasure of casting matches that have been played by both tournaments. Throughout the tournament, and of course, joining me on the cast today is going to be Might. Hi, Might.
Hello, Ted.
Like I said, we have seen Habibi Chill and Sinopharm. What are your thoughts? Who do you think is a stronger team coming into this matchup?
Again, when looking at both these teams and how they performed in for the tournament, obviously both these teams seem very equally matched, right? Like that's one of the things that I really want to point out here, that both these teams are very evenly matched, and that is why especially depending on the map and the agent pick that they're going to go with, I do think that there will be a huge shift in how the playstyles are going to change here. Because from what we've seen Habibi Chill be a very aggressive team at times, and that sometimes doesn't work in their favor. But again, wait for that aggression coming in from Roscoe to try and disrupt the slow play on the side of the Sinopharm.
Yeah, and the map is going to be on Biden, and rightly so. I think Habibi Chill plays for this aggressive style, regardless of whether they are on defense or attack. And this is something that has worked out for one of the top teams in the country. I think another team that employs this to perfection is a team New Order. They basically play the game in one mode, that is just attack, and I think Habibi Chill are employing this to a certain degree. But having said that, this is not always going to work out, because if the enemy reads into you, you need to be able to default, play it slow, and play for picks. Because if they do,
Are you
clumper up. Yes,
are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, I did.
Are you
see
seeing what I'm
Roscoe.
seeing?
I did see Roscoe pick up the Cypher. So Roscoe does actually play Cypher. He is a jet man, but I have seen him on Cypher as well. And they are running this. They are trying to run this single duelist lineup, I feel like, on.
Select your
Vine.
agent.
So it is going to be Zaraki on the raids, and single duelist lineup is what has been working out for a lot of teams, and it is kind of the meta right now. And we might see the picks coming through for Habibi Chill with a single duelist here. And yes, it is going to be a single duelist with Russell on the breach, actually.
Interesting. Russell is going to be on the beach. Now, the thing is this: for a player to switch from a duelist to another agent, you usually expect them to go for an agent like Cypher, right? Sorry, beg your pardon, to an agent like Sky, right? Like the first agent who can constantly play aggressive in the same way a duelist can. But Cypher has a very different play style to any duelist whatsoever. So all these players are obviously versing all the agents, but I want to see how they are going to work with the setup. Obviously,
this is something that a lot of Sri Lanka teams have been employing. The likes of even UG and even New Order. We have seen Scrim, who is probably known to be the best operator player in the country, and one of the best jet players as well. He actually switches from jet to a Sage when they actually play split, because they do not run the operator there. We have Crumbs on the raids, and it's Scrim who plays the Sage on that map. So we have seen these switch-ups coming from Sri Lankan teams, especially, even though we don't see these kinds of switch-ups a lot internationally. I think other than on Sentinels, I think, where they do have
Shazam switching up from.
Yeah, and
that's interesting, because okay, that's going to be the Trailblazer get information of Zaraki outside marker. Now, Habibi Chill holding a very passive default who plays outside very long. Control they are taking here, as you know, they get to be a default. Can I get denied entry into side though? But look at the position of Astra on the side of Habibi Chill. He's so far away, playing back showers, break that push. Not seeing anything here, as Soul is gonna try. He does have to Astro Stars to play around with, but that's gonna be Roscoe on the side opening up the round. It doesn't matter whether you're a duelist or not, he's just gonna be the first person to entry, and he's gonna get that first pick. But Shogun, interesting. Oh, I like that play. I really like that play. What he showed over here. He threw the flash out in through the KP outside to make people assume that he was in new because that's where you typically put that flash and he
Spike
pushed himself
down
outside
A.
a shot. He gets one. He's gonna flash one
30
and
seconds
another
left.
play, but Zaraki is able to get one. With the 10
Enough.
shells. Shogun likely get another.
Spike
It's
planted.
a 2v3 advantage here on the side of Baby Chill and look at the
One enemy
look
remaining.
at
3
Stan.
out of 5.
Gonna get one as Equivalent down the final jet here. Bang. Gonna get stopped there by the tripwire and that's the thing Roscoe playing super passive on that flank. I don't even know how I was the first person to get the first pick. And get enough information as to where the players are. I've liked this life on it already, especially in the first round. We'll see how he's gonna play this out. I liked how passive he played, especially in that mid-round call.
Yeah, I mean, he's
again,
finishes up the round with 4K under his bag on a Cypher, so, you know, why not?
And the thing with the single duelist lineup is that, you know, right, we're talking about that is that the single duelist lineup gives your composition a lot more leeway and a lot more freedom to do a lot more different sorts of defaults because of how the agent pool functions. Instead of having to duelist, you could run for 2 double initiator pump, you could run a double controller pump. It is going to give you so much utility to play around with. Like going to be aggression based, but Zaraki is extra here on Phantom. He is down to such a low amount of XP. The owl drone here on Zero is going to get a lot of information.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Spike down A.
Also, already you all, Roscoe is already taken up the as well. I mean, Sinopharm, they had the setup here, but they are unable to make it work as Roscoe has taken the whole. He's just rushing in on the side. You look at the placement of that trip. He placed in front of you all. That's just how aggressive he has been on the side, and that's interesting to see this playstyle coming out from an agent that you see being played this aggressive aspect on Soul is gonna smash away the face of the Soul. Dang, stuck outside the cyber cage.
Tripwire destroyed.
He has minutes of
One enemy remaining.
It's gonna be broken down and the top guys here are good. And the final spray from the Spectre is gonna get the second Roscoe. That's gonna be habibi chill going up 2 rounds with not a lot of problems on the economy.
Yeah, they only lose the one man. That was Zaraki going down on ace shot. I actually didn't see how he was taken down. I'm assuming it was the Viper killing him through. Actually, not Viper. It was actually Blue Cheese who killed him while he was pushing through the Viper cloud there. But having said that, now this is going to be the full gun round coming out. But they don't actually have the money. Majority of them are on half shields actually.
We can all know the blue bot is gonna take him down as come out. That's a huge play here by the fellow Sky as Shogun is doing so much work here on the Sky has taken 2 picks outside of the deep men. It's down to Zeno and Russell here out again. The orb. They're playing around these orbs very consistently. Is Baby Chill as they're picking up their ultimate progression and get that. I mean, the thing with Valorant is that
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Just completely around, but Yukiwai here on the back of B long. That's the Nova Pulse that be best to try and start the play of and they all know that they I don't think that and get smashed and smashed in the face by lead and that's gonna get the final pick.
Recovering it.
Sinopharm coming back in the game with the rifles.
And yeah, they didn't lose too many players there, so they're going to be happy with that round. It was
I should
Bang
probably place
who,
some stars
did,
in the astral plane.
go down, I think, but he is going to be able to buy up this time round as well. Now the full gun round coming out from
Going
habibi
astral,
chill
guys.
as well. The neural theft is up for
Right
Roscoe
there.
on that cipher. Going to be interesting to see how he employs it. They need to get a pick off at the
Heading to
start
the
to get
above.
that information. But again, a similar type of default coming out from habibi chill here.
Release as Roscoe is gonna. I mean, I like this camera setup here. They're not breaking it. and that's giving him so much power over this air shot. All he does is in the first 3 seconds, stay AFK on that camera, and all he has to do is get enough while pushing. And look at the
I
control
know
on
exactly where
on
you
the side of
are.
Habibi. So, of the Habibi shield. As Roscoe again, as I said, is going to push into
Oh,
a
they
shot,
get
but
that
gets a
information.
kill
Now
on
it's going
the
to be an
Viper.
easy entry into Ace side because they got that information.
So
But
check
after they
this,
get
and he's
checked
gonna
and
get taken. Good shape. Interesting hold there as he takes view hold. Go down. They're not
Spike
stopping
planted.
here just because there are players on side. As Soul is gonna get that, and Shogun stuck inside teleporter. And that is
Seekers coming
not
out
the
as
best.
well.
It's not the best situation for them. The Seekers are gonna give
Hawk
them
out!
a mission of one
Hawk
kill.
destroyed.
A shot, the guiding light is gonna get destroyed. That Shogun tries to make his way out. Teleporter. Okay, does he expect the player inside sharp? This is a very common spot that he's holding. But dang, it's just borderline unable to move. But he gets the big one.
One enemy remaining.
Phantom. That's fine.
They don't have enough time.
If I come up clutch.
Clutch.
Oh, that's a. Oh. Wait, did he get the defuse?
No, they didn't.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah, he did not. That was an that.
I got enough time to go into the Astro Form.
Again, Sinopharm. They came really close here. The problem with that was that Shogun getting stuck inside teleporter really stopped the execute, which is quite disappointing.
Rise and bring glory.
We actually have. No, we don't. Habibi Soul is in the game. Spike is actually left in. Okay, now he remembers the Spike.
I have the spike.
Trailblazer out and get, finds 2 players. Bang does have his Blade Storm up as well if he wants to use it.
Hawk out.
Okay, I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, I can.
The issue there, as again, Habibi Chill here playing very slow default. This is not something I'm used to seeing from Habibi Chill. They are playing very slow. They are playing very defaulted. Usually we see them just running into side and taking control very easily, winning those gunfights. But I like the respect they are giving to Sinopharm. They are liking that this team is not as easy as the rest of the teams that they have to play in the bracket. But again, Saraki is gonna take out Chase. UQI holding showers. Now UQI holding showers control here could come up huge for them if he's able
Pulling
to
them
try and
in.
get a few frags. He has random in
30 seconds left. Spike down A.
But if you get a trade off immediately, shoot the spike plant. It's gonna be 23 seconds remaining on the round. If they can delay this enough, they could bring this to a huge position here on touch. But Bang is on the lurk as well. But he's spotted already. Saraki, he pushes showstopper out.
10 seconds left. Spike planted. Last player standing.
On the backside, as soon as he takes it down, Bang. That's gonna be unfortunate. It's gonna be down to Shogun to try and clutch his out here. 1v3. He knows the position of 2 players. He gets 1v2. Okay, he knows there's another player. Does he expect something on the base? Oh, that hand was just millimeters away from Zaraki's head. But not connecting here, and that's gonna be the round going for Habibi Chill again.
Yeah, this is going to force Sinopharm into a save here. We do have a Marshall come out on the hands of Shogun. Yogi is going to be on Bucky. Not something that you see on a Viper, but might work out because he does have the Viper picked up and he might actually use it in a shot by the looks of it. Yes, he is going to be using this.
And then Bang has played from as well. That's 2 huge ultimates here used by the side of Sinopharm. They're trying to make the most out of this save. Since they did use the Viper's pick and the Blade Storm, they might be expecting to win this round, not try to do deep damage at all, but Bang misses 2 players pushing up a shot. If they miss Bang or did Bang miss them, that is up for debate as Shogun is gonna get that out of 30 HP here. As Bang. And we have no idea, but he is gonna get flanked. The flank flank here as the Showa is able to get the pick off on him. That is the strength of default. The strength of default showing up properly by Habibi Chill. All players having each other's back on their default, understanding where the blind spot could be, keeping things company as Execute's gonna come into the piece. I hear the hunt
Spike planted.
just needed to stop the plant, but not gonna work out for them. Possible.
Scanning ahead.
She's that's a nice shot.
Last player
The
standing.
backstab from Habibi Soul.
Shock is Soul. It's just so funny to see this. But you device stuck in a 1v4 with a classic and a Baki and not a lot of hope really, as he has to try and try to practice effects if it's the only option right now.
It's 5-1 on this first half. First half basically. 6 more rounds play in this first half on the attack for Habibi Chill. And Sinopharm not looking too great here. They do bring out the operator in the hands of the Jet now. Let's see what he can do with this. This is going to be key for them. They need to try and close this round out. But if they don't, they are going to be in a massive economic crisis here. Putting Habibi Chill on a straight path to a good first half here. Oh, the op is going to showers here. They're not going to find anything out of this. Soul holding a very good angle, but it is going to be just in the kill.
Nowhere to run! But that's gonna be the fighting flash to finish off the game as well.
And Soul gets a kill.
Hunter's Fury takes out Phantom.
It's actually Zeno getting that kill from the Hunter's Fury.
Logan holding this, it's a very dangerous angle he's holding. It's a one and done position almost. The commonplace position, the secure position, a lot of people hold here. They're under that scope area, but not able to do anything as the recon data got him. Blue is gonna get a headshot off onto one player, but unable to complete the kill. It's down to Bang and Yugi Wife.
Spike planted.
Spotted here on the side of the screen, and the quad line to stop him from further aggression. Probably gonna try and save this time play for the exit, but
Lock in sight.
again, unfortunately for Sinopharm, they are not. They are playing their defense very passive to try and counter this.
Oh, the blind shot!
Through the side of the cage as Roscoe gets taken down. But again, this is the thing that Habibi Chill, they've completely switched up their aggressive game and they're playing very defaulty. And that is the reason that the stats on the side of Sinopharm are not working. Sinopharm has been playing passive on side, waiting for that first contact. But by the time that first contact comes, it's down to the last 30 seconds, and all 5 players on the side of Habibi Chill are gonna rush you down. And the players on side, it's just too overwhelming for them. And then that's an interesting way to play here on the side of Habibi Chill. The switch up on the tracks, I really like what they're doing here, breaking up their A game for the quarterfinals.
This goes here.
Strange thing is, it is the man himself, Roscoe, still top fragging right now. 9 frags under his belt on the Cypher, and Zaraki coming in with 7 here for the team. But this time again, they are defaulting, but might be running more things out here. We have the operator in play at a shot. They might not actually push this now. What is happening? But Shogun pushes out and pays the prize.
Again, trying to switch it up, trying to put that one player, trying to get some control, trying to destroy that defaulty on the side of Habibi Chill. But again, Tarake holding close, waiting for that push, understanding that there could be something of that sort happening, but Tang has no armor on him. All he needs is one shot from a ghost to his head and he is dead. And the gravity well, oh no, the gravity well is there as well, he's vulnerable. The pensions are going to be thrown behind him and he gets flashed by the patient's flash point. He's just stuck in the lonely
You
island.
are
And he
divided.
can do anything. He can't do anything at all.
Spike
At
planted.
this point, as Phantom in elbow. Gonna spot Roscoe, but Roscoe with
Last player
but they're
standing.
on the final and the king of the aftershock to cap it all up as well. It's down to Yugi here, 1v5. I assume he's probably gonna try and save this rifle here. He's gonna spot one. It's gonna be Zeno with the final kill. That's gonna be Habibi Chill taking hold of the game as they take 7 rounds.
Clinical performance coming out from them, and again I feel like Sinopharm is losing out on the aim battle most of the time. I mean, Roscoe shouldn't have been able to get that kill there because Phantom had the angle there. Phantom could have easily got that kill, but he misses the shots, and Roscoe was able to just turn around and flick on him. And this is a problem. They haven't been able to get these free picks that Habibi Chill has been giving away, and that is hurting them.
It really is, and the buy on the side of Sinopharm. He's just doing so bad here. Like Bang has the judge, so has the judge, so has Spectre actually, and then Phantom is gonna go for Spectre. All these players have SMGs and light armor, not the best of situations to be in. It's only gonna be Shogun with that hero rifle, and Youth is gonna buy up to rifle as well. But they have to, these two rifle players have to make it work. They have the cosmic divide on their side. Again, a very good ultimate when it comes to these retake situations, but it seems we are going in for a tech cost by the looks of it.
Yes, it is, and they did use. Oh, it was actually Soul who used the Astral Divide. So Phantom still has the Astral Divide up. He wants to use it.
And they have the Seekers charged up on Shogun as well. So they have to try and do something and try and take control of the game. It is slipping way too fast here, especially on Vine. If you are not doing too well on defense, it's really hard to carry that momentum forward on the attack. So, because of how, the map is structured, you can't go for aggressive plays unless you are feeling confident. You can get shut down very, very quickly, very, very easily. And the composition on the side of Habibi Chill as well, they have a breach. So annoying to play against the breach when the breach is feeling good and he's landing those shots properly. That's with the recon dart detecting 2 players outside recon. But Blue Cheese, he is in Boca trying to catch anyone trying to push this boombot. Was taken down. Blue Cheese is getting so close to that bam with to the wall. You got Yugi. Look at Yugi's position. But they are so ready for this hero on the side of Habibi Chill. They are just waiting in spawn. The position of Soul. He's just in spawn, waiting for this push. And he has another player to support him as well now. Do they expect Yugi to have pushed up this? This is going to be a battle of the and he's gonna get one, he's gonna get 2. He's gonna get that to fight again, but that's all right. He has done his job. He's just taken control of the showers and he's done enough for his team. Roscoe's though he's gonna enter into sight here on the Cypher. Doesn't see Bang. Bang going huge here. He wasn't spotted at all.
30 seconds left.
Planting the spike under the
planted.
assumption that U-Haul is clear. And Roscoe's gonna try and rush in the
enemy remaining.
and give away his position. That is so unfortunate. It's
No
down to
charges
final
left.
player Zeno here on the side of Habibi Chill to try and flush it out. He is in showers. Not tapping the spike and Zeno's he's gonna throw the shock darts. That's gonna do a lot of damage, but Yugi is there with the third pick on the round. The man single-handedly won this round for his team here on Sinopharm.
Yeah,
Yes,
finally
they get
managing
the
to stop the
second
bleeding as well, and they were able to upgrade on most of them into rifles, and they are going to be able to buy up as well. Might be the start of the comeback for Sinopharm here if they can make it.
Again, with the composition here on the side of Sinopharm, their composition though is a very defensive composition. If they are to lose a lot of rounds on defense, it will be very,
Here.
very hard for them to try and come back on the attack. But then again, Habibi Chill as well. It's a cat and mouse game here on the position lineup. But Bang is gonna grab it well here with the plus that to stop his tailwind. He's not gonna be able to use that to try and escape tricky situation which is going to stop him from taking interesting fights, but they are walking into 3 players just pushing into the hookah. Zaraki at the bench is gonna try and throw them out to get information. Shogun, he's inside. He has one player to support him. Shogun has to win this fight long. He goes back to the first moment possible.
Spike down B.
That is huge. Bang! And Blue Cheese gets 2 kills in A. But that clears out the entire site. Now they know this. But you see 3 players on the side of Sinopharm waiting in that CT area. The rolling thunder doesn't catch a lot of players. Phantom's gonna get
One player standing. Spike down
Nice
B.
Shogun here.
Flawless.
Kind of big. That is huge here for the side of Sinopharm as they get third round rolling here. The momentum shift. You could see how confident Sinopharm are all of a sudden because they're initiating in this gunfight. And when a team is initiating the gunfight, especially on defense, you know that they're confident. And that is the thing with Valorant is that momentum can change so quickly.
Having said that, it is going to be going to the 11th round, just 2 rounds for the half to end, and it's going to be a push towards a shot here by the looks of it. And this time around, no more default from habibi children, and they are trying to go in. For someone here,
One down
and he
A.
just ran through.
That is so unfortunate. The wipe utility is blocking his mission actually. Yugi Wai, he's gonna try and trade him out, but not able to catch him on Roscoe in showers. Again, a full A push here. They have control of showers. They have control of shot. They are going to rush into site any moment now. The only utility on the side of Sinopharm that can stop this rush properly is the gravity well and the snake bites. Now the snake bites, one of them had been used. Actually, both of them have been used. It's gonna be up to the Astra to try and stop this, but again, they're really not sure.
Cage trigger.
Charged up any moment now, but Roscoe with the push in, actually using that side wicket maximum effect as he
Tripwire destroyed.
as he gets himself into sight.
Here.
Quite confident with his spike is
No more
go
charges
down.
left.
Gonna spot out the player in that close corner as well. Blush is now making his way from outside. DG, the recon that is actually probably gonna give a lot of information here.
I know exactly where you are.
One fight, Yugi Wai.
Enemy mark.
Here, the angle on Roscoe brings far more supreme. Phantom just have 2 stars on him.
Last
Phantom
player
just-
standing.
Roscoe, does he expect 2 players to take him from showers? No, he does not. And habibi here stop the round.
Last
and
round
they
in the
take
half.
back the momentum on their half as they go up 3-8.
Final round before the half now. It's going to be Sinopharm in a whole lot of trouble. But having said that, again, like you said, the lineup coming in from Sinopharm is not the most aggressive lineup that you would see. You do have the combination of Sky and Jet to enter side, so hopefully that is what they will be looking to do. But they will be running into breach, they'll be running
Right
into
there.
a Cypher. Not going to be easy to push into as well.
one of
Trailblazer
the
out
main
to
reasons
belong. Yeah, looking for information. Not going to be able to find anything as for the time being.
Actually,
And we
he
do
gets
see
a
her
lot
baby
of information though. It actually gets a lot of information. It clears out a lot of B long and not a B short, which is why Bang has already pushed up B long. That's gonna be a lot of definitely information for him. And you can see Bang is just aggressing. You have to be behind that box, but that recon dart. Oh no. That recon is so special, but Roscoe not
Spike
checking
down
his corner.
B.
A little too confident of
Here.
his teammate as he gets taken down. The guiding light is gonna blind Bang as well. And he's gonna fall back off of that 4v5 here. As they are gonna fall back into side, trying to play this slow, trying to play this safe. Last round of the half. Blue Cheese has the Hunter's Fury charged up, and Bang has the blade from alongside the Cosmic Divide here on the Astra. Now, does the Cosmic Divide come up now in front of the attack, or are they gonna save it for a retake? It seems as though they want to save it for the
30
retake.
seconds left.
Again, Phantom decision make. I mean, that depends on how they are going to, how the situational almost. Seems that's it. So they are going to run into A here. They're going to completely go for a rotate. The fight for Molly is going to make some players here vulnerable. Showstopper,
10
not
seconds
getting
left.
anyone, but Yugiwai is able to get the first pick on the race. The spike plant is stopped.
Spike down A.
Yugiwai so much work and time is ticking, and that's going to be the victory for the defenders as they fight. Enough time, the Hunter's Fury coming up
Switching
huge for them
sides.
here to stop that spike plant from going down, and Yugiwai in the back side doing so much work. That's going to be
Right here.
Sinopharm ending the half 4 rounds under their belt. Again, not the best situation, but it's better than what they were facing, which was 1-8 at a certain
Right
point.
here.
Now it is going to be Sinopharm on the attack. It's going to be interesting to see how habibi are going to be able to hold this off. And it is going to be Roscoe playing through Hookah here. He
This
does
is
have
my
Hookah
spot.
control with the Cypher. And it's
They
just gonna
crash
be
against
two
our
at
wall.
A here.
I'm
We
going
have
above.
all three. We have all to go. We're both
Blocking
initiated
vision.
and the Sentinel on B side. They're never coming in this side. They can't even think of coming in this side. But the flashpoint actually stopped as Kirby Soul, who opens up the kill as he takes the one onto Phantom. Blue Cheese is gonna get stopped here by the trip by and
done.
Roscoe being so aware of that push coming outside shade, outside the
Blinded.
B main, and that's gonna be him getting that big Shogun. Yeah, outside B. So Dr. Gun tries to go for
Last
the off the
player
time,
standing.
not working his favor, and Habib Chill in control of this round. Yugiwai left in a 1v5 already, and he's wondering, what do I even do here? Because there's nothing he can do. Two players already pushing out of speed. Very confident he's gonna get one, but they know his position now. He's been tackled by the recon. That all outs are coming. We can see pushers coming in from A shot as well. They are hard.
30 seconds left.
Yugiwai he doesn't have any option right now but to try and get a spike plant at least, but even that seems very, very weak here. He has tried to win 2 controls on A shot. First one that's not gonna get the second. He was aware of the corner but unable to get that shot. Zarak having the better angle there. That's gonna be the 9th round going to the side of Habib Chill. As again, winning the pistol was almost the major requirement there for the Sinopharm to even think of coming back into this game. Now the economy is gonna be so bad. Are they gonna try and play for the economy, or are they gonna try and force up? I think
Right
they should
there.
force up here because momentum is really important for them, but they're actually gonna go for a save. Ruchi as a recon dart lined up, doesn't throw it out. That's interesting. Nebula placed outside a shot, which is gonna give Bang a little more to see. Seems to be an A push already, but look at the amount of information Russell. What amount of information the SOA and the breach has taken. They've pushed out of Long and they're camping outside Long, waiting for a rotation. That is just so huge. There's no one on B side. They have all the control here. 2 players only.
Spike
but
down
that's
A.
enough for them as they take 2 picks here. It's gonna be a 3v5
I'll spike
already
down.
as Phantom gets 1, but Spike career gets taken down.
Last player
Player
standing.
stuck in triple A is gonna get spammed down from heaven. Hold here, knows there's 1 player, but Shogun can only get 1 as 3
They
players
traded
surround
with
Shadow
each other actually.
Again, Happy Wish is just having an iron grip on this game right now. And of course, Roscoe by a judge. Why not? Just pick Cypher by a judge and camp in Hookah. The best strategy you can, have on buying the amount of kills that I've gotten, especially when I'm playing Cypher or complete the judge here in Hookah. It's just completely annoying to play against. Is there a big about me, man? What is going on? They have to But the trailblazer is huge because it crosses both players outside the long. So that's going to be 2 kills going for the side of Shogun. Boombot here, clearing out B main. Roscoe watching his teammate Boombot come by. Look at that Boombot is, it takes out the fact that there's no one in Booker. But push is not coming on the B side as Roscoe can spot one, but that's all he can do. Spot someone
Spike planted.
left in a 2v5 alongside fellow Astra player Roscoe is
player
he's gonna get rushed down by Yugi and Yugi. Oh man, Yugi is feeling himself on the Viper, almost clutching out that earlier round, and now looking good here with the headshot on the Vandal. That's gonna be the 5th round for Sinopharm. Again, they're trailing by 5 rounds. Not the easiest of situations when they're going up against the buy of habibi here.
habibi was on a bonus, so they are going to be okay to buy up this round. It is going to be a full rifle round coming out, but it is going to be Soul, the only man on half shields.
Bang. Taking showers again, aggressively trying to take that control. Not seeing anything, but 3-man setup here up in the side. Take control, not letting anyone to the side. This is very interesting because you usually see only one other player set up here outside in B when it comes to a cipher. When you have a cipher in the team, but they are putting 3 men people. There's gonna be a rotation coming in as Zaraki is in the back side. Of is gonna spot one playing showers. Gonna give the call out here that it's gonna get Team habibi blindfolded and ready to take it. Look at the position here on the side of Sinopharm. They have 2 players up now. And
I've got your
again,
trail.
Information. Look at Roscoe. Roscoe's so aware. He's gonna try to stop that push, but Yugi is gonna take the teleporter. Gonna get him the
Party's over.
as well and bang with the perfect get off onto Zaraki and the wife because it's gonna be invested immediately
30
as
seconds
Shogun
left.
gets it to teleporter to save himself, and he's gonna flank back onto site as well. They heard Roscoe take that DP, so they are very aware of that push.
Well divided.
Cosmic divide. That's gonna put Roscoe at quite an interesting situation. And look, that's what happened. Roscoe was coming out of showers and he's getting caught in his own defense gravity well. But that's gonna be bang with 3 on the ground. 2 players remain here on the side of habibi. Zeno trying to go for it.
Player
Trying to stick it. He's gonna get taken down. Bang with the 4th here. Trying to look for the ace. Russell trying to do something here. He's gonna get 1 headshot by Yugi Wise there with the trade, and that's gonna be Sinopharm getting that 6th round here on the board, making that dream of a comeback real. As Bang comes up, huge 4 frags on the round by opening up the side, and especially in that mid-round post-plant situation as well, playing it very, very intelligently.
Yeah, this is the first time that habibi is going to be forced into a save in this game, and it will be the Marshal in the hands of Soul. The rest are going to be on Sheriffs.
You should never underestimate a person with a Marshal. Because that Marshal headshot is just the most. It's probably not one of the flashier guns in the game. I'll give it that. But it's one of the most satisfying guns when you get that no scope headshot. And the no scope is actually very accurate on the Marshal as well. But Zaraki there is gonna get spotted.
Need that back.
Phantom is waiting for this push, doesn't see anything. The spike though, look at the spike, it's all the way back.
Taking that
It's
back.
right outside showers. So they are not committing onto this A push of the default on the side of Sinopharm. I really like this default. They're getting so much information, they're getting so much control. Look at this. They've taken hookah, they've taken A shot, and they've taken showers as well. So this is a lot of control here from the side of Sinopharm, and not sure whether habibi is very comfortable with that because they are not
Revealing
pushing the
area.
extremity. Which is why you see the players rotating left, right, and center.
30 seconds left.
It's so much information, and you get the pick off onto one of the players in the back side. That's gonna open up the side. They're gonna execute off of this. That's where I think probably going down. So round. I mean, Grant there is safety on the side of habibi chill, but they
Satchel out.
love
Spike
any
planted.
damage whatsoever. Well, that's gonna be, as I say that, Zeno getting the pick off onto the UT5.
Sky's out.
Mike has gone down. Zaraki with headshot on the Sheriff on the Shogun.
One enemy remaining.
He's gonna shoot the Vandal, but Train's
Took
going
charges.
left, right, and center. And Roscoe is stuck here with the Marshal. Jace is gonna get taken down by Roscoe with the headshot on the Sheriff, and that's gonna be going to habibi chill. How have they won this? How have they taken that round? That retake, they only had Sheriffs. They had 4 Sheriffs and a Marshal, and they still make it work. That is just so crazy. Crisp headshots coming from Zaraki as he takes down 2 players, and Roscoe with that final pick. Okay, the question lies there. Had the player inside blue chip, knowing that he had the better gun, should he have white swung him before Roscoe got the chance?
Yeah, I think they played a little bit too passive, knowing that they do have the better buy, but they played a little bit too passive. I think they should have been a little bit more aggressive, knowing that habibi chill was on a weaker buy there.
I mean, on hindsight, yes, that should have been there. Try and aggress more, not let habibi chill take control of the backside. But again, you make those mistakes and you learn off of that, and that's gonna be
Here.
habibi chill 2 away from victory here on Fine. Sinopharm is not letting this go. And the drone is actually gonna spot out Bang.
Camera taken
Like
out.
being long, Roscoe's camera gets taken down. That's information of players outside the way. Now this default that they've been running Sinopharm constantly, it's getting a lot of map confidence. It's making life a lot easier
Scout
to
destroyed.
execute. But the problem with that is
Hawk out.
they are leaving Roscoe alone here in
Blinded.
and Roscoe is a single man, the one-man army. Comes down to the air battles, but the Hunters will get invested here by the Sword. Gonna push Shogun and teleporter. Try and escape the third pulse there.
30 seconds left.
Those cheese just have to shot. I'm gonna use it to break the
Where
trap,
is
but Roscoe, that is what I said.
everybody?
It's not the best situation to go against Roscoe. Game as he is.
One down.
Django is gonna go the 12 into sight. The headshot on the Cypher. Really out.
See ya.
Zaraki gets a pick.
10 seconds left.
Zaraki gets another. Zaraki is doing so much work in U-Haul.
Last player
The
standing.
spike on Shogun is
Spike
not
down
gonna get started.
A.
It's gonna be a victory here. Bang in the back line. I'm gonna have to try and save this Vandal at least, and yeah, exactly what he does.
Match point coming out for habibi
Match
chill
point.
now. Very clean game, I must say, coming out from them. Mind you, Sinopharm, no easy team, definitely a very decent team, but habibi chill just being very chill about it, going around this entire game.
They have been very, very chill. And that's the thing, is that
Keep up.
Roscoe, we thought, I mean, Roscoe was pick on the Cypher. That entire pick was completely planned. They had a playstyle that was tailored completely around that Cypher pick, where they just slowed down their entire playstyle and played very defensive on their, very slow on their attack half, and actually won them quite a few rounds. And here on defense as well, they are just they've realized that Sinopharm are running a default. So trying to break that default, they're gonna let Sinopharm come into the side and they're gonna play retake. And that's an interesting
Scout destroyed.
counterplay here by the side of Team habibi chill as they realize what the issue is and how to counterplay it exactly.
Hawk out.
Guiding light. They now to get information, but look at the astral utility placed in front of a shot. The gravity will Nova pulse at the same time, and that's gonna be GG for the player outside a shot. Bang though, bang gets a pick on Roscoe. That's a Cypher utility in B side now.
30 seconds left.
Which is, if he's able to get the pick up on play in CT, it could be huge, but oh no, Soul get the kick off on the show. It's down to 4v4.
You are divided.
Cosmic Divide invested here by the Astral getting into side. The breach outline. The bridge utility has been just
10
so
seconds
on
left.
the side of Russell, but Bush is not able to get the pick. They're gonna try and go for the plant here. Oh no!
Spike down
He on
B.
the Oscar side is gonna get the victory for the side
Defenders
of
win.
Habibi will not like this. Oh, the wins them the game as the Sinopharm will have to go out of the tournament that day, and that is going to be Team Habibi Chill. Moving forward here on to the semi-finals as they've been out on the first quarter final of Logitech Division B. Terror.
Yeah, I think with that they secure themselves a spot in Division A as well for the next phase of the Logitech Play to Win series. And taking a look at the scoreboard here, I think Bang on the Jet tried to do a lot of work and not really being supported by his teammates too much. Yugi, we did see him pop off clutching out a few rounds, but it was Roscoe and the entire team actually just popping off here. Zaraki with 16k, Roscoe with 16k, and Zeno and Soul coming in with 11 each, and Russell obviously playing the utility for the team here, getting only 9. But a very dominant performance from them, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they will be moving forward into the Division A as well as the semi-finals of Division B. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, I will have more information by the 10 p.m. match of how it does work. But having said that, guys, a reminder: this is the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 4, the Valorant Quarterly Tournament. 135,000 rupees in prize money across the divisions, each quarterly tournament as well, mind you. So a lot of work being done by Logitech to improve the Valorant scene in the country. And again, if you are in the market for some new peripherals, do check out Logitech peripherals. They do have you covered in all fronts, whether it's mice, keyboards, headsets, mouse pads, speakers, you name it. They have everything with wired wireless, anything that you might need. I myself, I use a G502 on a G240 mouse pad as well, and I can tell you it's pretty damn good for any FPS game or any mobile game that you might want to play as well. And it comes with added bits and comes in a wide and wireless format as well. So do check it out if you are in the market for some new peripherals. But having said that, we'll be signing off for the time being. Do join us again at 10 p.m. We have another quarterfinal match coming your way, so do not miss out on the Valorant action that is going to be coming your way this week. But until we do see you all again at 10 p.m., thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys at 10.